Long ass they can't stay healthy.
Oh, wait. He's been healthy the last year and a half. But wait, how does that
year and a half? Boy, stop.
I didn't even say nothing about your team. I just said, if you lose to the Seahawks,
You talking that stupid shit. We gonna head it our business.
You be talking sometimes, you know that? Like, you
that's life.
You're a psychopath, bro. I just said something that made sense. You're a psychopath.
And I thought my guy was walking to him. Walking to him. What was the score?
I should kill him with his pocket. This nigga's playing like a pure hoe.
What's the score? 24 to 16. So my team's
Well, I do think the Rams will win next week because that's when the
Seahawks always play hard when they play against us. Ooh, is that a dot?
My team ended up with 43 and a win. Your team ended up with 30 and an L.
Yeah, my team didn't have it.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with this shit?
Your team will look like the Giants did yesterday tonight.
Yeah, about what?
I don't know.
You do know.
We'll see about that. It was an ugly end to the Seahawks-Giants game yesterday. We'll discuss that next.
You did, man. The only reason I like the Patriots because they got the right offense to throw this shit. Except for Brady, he a little bit too slow, but they defense so fucking ass on the line. It don't make no sense.
And by the way, your team lost me.
Went to Little Listen, you want gun balls? You really want gun balls? You do know Carson Wentz was in the game majority of the game. Nick Foles came in and
I don't know how you guys lost that.
We can chill.
Mark, hi. Hey, this is Mark.
If Nick Foles had been making the whole game, shit.
So hard to put down.
Get that hoe.
Rolled chicken tacos are back. Tasty shredded chicken rolled up with a choice of dips.
Don't tell me my Madden fucking
Are you ready for your
picked the Rams or the Vikings to get to the Super Bowl.
Let's get to work.
Man, that's messed up. I hate that we watching race.
Turning radius on this.
Hell yeah, that was having a good ass season.
That same thing happened to the car last year, man.
Surprised how much cargo.
But you know what? If they had Kaepernick in the back up, they'll be alright. They're not gonna take a cap. I know.
Shit, man. He making his Super Bowl first year as a head coach, man. That's cool.
Saves your white clothes from
He the youngest head coach ever, and he making on his first year.
Try Degree Ultra Clear Blacklist White. It won't let you
Head coach.
Fuck the head coach. I don't give a shit about it.
So did you see what they dropped? They dropped the
As far as we can't have big players, or air mask.
I need a tight heel, and my
That's what I just downloaded.
make that happen.
Yeah, I just downloaded it too.
This far out.
Was that the update or was that just the update?
I trust my wall shaver.
Nah, that's the update. The update.
Oh, I didn't know.
Introducing the new line of wall shavers.
Okay, that's dope. So,
easy,
a dress plate
from the
called
brand trusted by professionals everywhere.
I just told you, bless you. I sure need to do that because you see bad when you try to pick the red and I had to get the last.
On the Cricket Unlimited 2 plan. Smart
That
gets
PS4
free on
$4.99,
LG
man.
smartphones when you switch. All with a network that covers over 99% of Americans. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
Hell no. You get it for you trade it in, you still gonna have to pay for it.
This holiday,
I'm saying, though,
create a
trade it in.
gift from the heart. It can only come from the Pandora Boutique. A gift, a world of Pandora, including exclusive
Oh, you gotta catch that.
Jared. Ready to be mixed, matched, and stacked with help from Jared's own Pandora expert. The one gift
already work,
all you. You will treasure forever.
Apparently,
That's why you to Jared.
Other shit, I don't know. You gotta get it like to get maximized like the things that you do. You gotta get like 4K TV.
Football rap.
See, the only thing I want to do is get that whole deal another year or something to pay the side.
Yeah, PS5 ain't supposed to come out for some years now.
But I can do that.
Yes,
If anything, it's been traded down.
DirecTV has been rated #1 in customer satisfaction over cable for 17 years running. But some people still like cable, just like some people like wet grocery bag. getting a bad haircut. Overcrowded train. And spilling coffee on themselves. But for everyone else, there's DirecTV. For #1 rated customer satisfaction over cable, switch to DirecTV and for a limited time get a $100 reward card. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Good shit. Good tackle, boy. Make him make a decision. Make him make a decision. Good shit.
Tomorrow, we have one of the best receivers in the NFL here. Keenan Allen of the Chargers will be live in studio with us. We'll ask him about their first place showdown with the Chiefs on Saturday. That's tomorrow, right here on Undisputed. The Jaguars beat the Seahawks yesterday, but it's the end of the game that everyone's talking about. With Jacksonville running out the clock, Michael Bennett dove at the knee of the Jags center, igniting a fight between the two teams. Sheldon Richardson threw a punch and was ejected for Seattle. On the next play, Quentin Jefferson of the Seahawks received an unnecessary roughness penalty and was ejected. On his way to the locker room, fans threw beer on him. Jefferson then confronted the fans and started to climb into the stands. One Seahawks player tweeted that racial slurs were used against Jefferson. Bennett and Jefferson talked about the incident.
Oh, shit. I'm a man just like the other man in the stands. I'm not gonna let somebody disrespect me, throw a beer on me. Like, just because I'm playing football, I'm still a human being, I'm still a man. And I'm out there playing a game. And at the end of the day, it's a game, and I'm a man. I'm not going to let somebody disrespect me like that.
Going to the stands, do you think that was the right thing?
I don't know. Was it the right call for him to throw?
No, it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. I'm just wondering.
I'm just wondering if it was the right call for him to throw a beer on me.
Yeah, human being, how would you like if one of your kids were playing sports and somebody threw beer on him? Exactly. So don't come in with that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what if you want to man? You got beer thrown on him. Here, look at me. That's just the truth. You're human being. They trying to...
Absolutely not.
You good, Q? I care about you because you're a person. That's what I care about. I don't care about you being a football player. I care about how you feel as a person.
Somebody poured a beer on his head walking out of the stadium. Don't mess pro football. They pay to get in there and do whatever they want, I guess.
Shannon, what's your reaction to the fight on the field?
Before I get
to the reaction, I want to take T. Care. That's cool with that. At no point in time, I've gone and I went to a lot of games, and I got tickets from the World Series that Joe and I went to this past. At no point in time when I'm reading in the back of the ticket, it says fans can do whatever they want. It doesn't say fans can throw beer, they can throw ice, they can yell obscenities, they can yell profanity. There's nowhere on that back of that ticket that says that fans can do whatever they want. Pete Carroll, all you're doing is feeding this narrative that because they paid $50 or $200 or however much they pay for the ticket, they can do whatever they want. No. The question that I have, whoever threw the beer or threw the ice, if they were walking down the street and they had a cup of beer, a cup of ice, and they saw this young man walking by, would they throw it on him? You see, what happens, Skip, when you're in the stands, it's almost like it's an enclosure, like you're at the zoo, and you're poking at the animals. They can't go throw things at the animals. Yep. You're there to be entertained. Your entertainment does not mean throwing ice and beer on me. Does not mean you yelling obscenities at me. Back to Michael. Skip, I really wish he would stop doing what he's doing in the victory formation. He's going to get somebody hurt. Diving at people. I get it. If you want to play hard, if you want to rush like you normally would. Because at no point in time does Michael Bennett does this unless it's a goal line situation or a fourth down situation. So if you want to go hit the guy in the mouth, do that. But diving at the guy's knees, that's uncalled for. Because what it does is that it sets your teammates up to get some of this blowback. Yep. Although they might not get you, they might end up injuring somebody else, one of your teammates. I really think it's unnecessary. You had ample time to have an impact on the outcome of this ball game. It didn't go in your favor this time. They're going down in the victory formation. Let it go. I understand the frustration is very high.
What happened? What did they do?
Them niggas throwing beers and drinks at them niggas like in the Detroit Pistons game. So my nigga ran to the end zone.
I seen that shit. That was fucking crazy. What game was this?
Chancellor had the neck injury. You don't know if he's going to come back, and if he does, how effective will he be? I get it. The frustration is high and moving, and you thought you were going to be better at this point than what you actually are. But I think this is uncalled for. Sheldon Richardson's probably going to get to play to the game.
For one, he's too big to get in them goddamn stands. The way he was trying to go.
He was trying to get up there. Yeah, he was tripping. He tried to Lambo leap in them. Who was trying to get in the stand?
Fans of Jacksonville.
Oh, Sheldon Richardson?
Trent would do something like this. This is the first time in a very long time you've had something positive when it comes to your ball club. And you've already won the game. Normally, you throw stuff at teams that the players that win. Because you're upset they beat your ball club. Skip, you've already won. You won the game. So that's not enough for you to win the game. Now you want to try to humiliate and denigrate someone by throwing something on them. Why? Why would they do that? I don't get it. Does that make you feel good? And I tell people all the time, alcohol changes your behavior.
God damn.
Because you won't do anything drunk you didn't at least think about sober.
Facts. You won't do anything drunk, what?
To pour drinks, or to throw ice, or to hurl slurs and obscenities at a place. That's not what you go to get entertained. And if the entertainment is about you throwing things at a player or yelling at them, stay home. Now, whomever did this,
bullshit,
they need to be found out, and they should never ever be allowed to.
Yeah, like a dumbass now, John.
What's up?
That's what it should be. Fans, you taking this thing too far.
How did this nigga get pyramid though, man? God damn, I need some homework trades.
But they're still human beings. Ask yourself, and that's what I always say. When you say that, when you hide behind the keyboard courage, what I call it, Twitter.
This nigga,
everybody they got big old muscles on Twitter.
Cornelius got pyramid.
If you saw one of these men walking down the street, would you call them a Would you curse them? Would you throw things on them? I think not. Don't think because you get to buy a ticket and you're protected by a barrier, you get to say and do whatever you want to do. Enjoy the game.
Oh, did the Dolphins hat on? I forgot.
Scream, be upset.
The Cowboys had.
Sometimes fans take it too far. There's no question. You never do that.
Shit, what's up, baby?
Cowboys didn't have on.
No, I'm not, baby.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Always got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on first down. Campbell, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. they won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at its 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns.
On the scene, man. They were on the case. And this is what I don't get. If an actor or an actress, they're in a movie, and the movie's terrible. You see the...
Yeah, I am. This nigga done hurt my whole team, and my players can play, and they crying about them playing. They say they not crying about them playing. Off the Bell League. Or the Bell League.
I'm there to entertain you.
There's a bunch of...
My entertainment benefit to you does not give you permission to throw things at or on me. Doesn't give you permission to yell racial epithets or to slurs at me. That's not my job. Is to go out there and try to tackle, sack the quarterback, 4 touchdowns. That's the entertainment value that I provide. But then you skip these fans. They go too far, man.
Why you drop the fucking ball, the miss? Oh my God, you got position, dog.
By the way,
you got position. What are you doing? Why you dropping the damn ball?
2 of the Jacksonville fans in Jacksonville jerseys in the front row yelling the loudest were 2 black guys. So it's not. It was a mixed crowd.
Oh my God, this nigga dropped the ball too.
For me, mainly people got most upset at me when we won. Because you know I'm talking, I'm rubbing it in. If you beat me, what's there to talk about? I got my head down.
I know.
It's all new to them. Like it's been a long time. Man.
Yeah, I would say I think you've been there before, but not having
they have, but it's been a while.
The last time was at Denver in a playoff game with Mark Brunell, right?
Well, no,
I'm just kidding. I was bringing up.
Our fans should have jumped on them. They should have jumped on Keenan McCardell and Jimmy Smith. I wouldn't have even felt bad. I'd have helped.
Corner post route.
I don't want to
out.
It was after the 96 season. 96. That was the worst loss of my life.
It was. It was the worst loss of your life. Except for the losses you suffer on the show. But
no, I beat you down. I feel very good. I mean, I beat it. Sometimes I come in, I'm like, and then when I leave, I'm like, yeah, I feel good. I'm reinvigorated, rejuvenated.
I don't think you're doing fine.
That's what my counsel said. She said, I need you to go to work tomorrow and bust. Guess what she told me? Go to work tomorrow and
what?
My counsel.
You're going to count into this show?
There we go. Get your ass about that man, nigga.
Because I told her I needed
fuck wrong with you?
I need something to pick me up. She said, skip down 5 days a week and call me on Monday.
Try some dive on dude.
I ain't driving that.
Yeah, I'm streaming. On my YouTube. It's on my Facebook page. You can see it.
Because you know he's going to win the MVP. You know he was.
I'm afraid Tom Brady just surged ahead.
You're afraid?
had some interesting comments about Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Al, I went and took them niggas out, dog, because they was acting like they don't know. Arthur saying no. The other nigga ain't responding. I said, man, let me take them out.
What about you bringing them back early?
I didn't bring them back early, bro. Somebody fucked up the injuries, and now all my players are back. Arthur Bell just hurt these niggas the last game. No, it ain't, but I ain't finna do no fuck shit.
That's not your problem. It's not like you did it. That's not your problem.
That's facts.
So this nigga, they say you got like mad or something and just stormed out of here or something.
Nothing gets a reaction like a gift from K Jewelers, where everything is 25% off. All bracelets, 75% off everything. December 14th through 18th at K, the #1 jewelry store in America.
Who I don't put out the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Oh shit, let's go.
I'm straight. I told you stop calling everybody bring the pass.
Now for only $6. Only ever
yesterday. And yesterday is what? Yesterday is the what?
The drop! Good goddamn drop, let's go. Try to fuck me like a motherfucker.
So yesterday was what? It's in the past, right? You lost today.
Experts on Verizon of the Warded Network have
Just so you know, I was going for you.
He's a shrewd businessman. Give the gift of any iPhone and get up to $300 off. Only on the best network. When the station is in your flight, you're not flying. When you're hard work. With the name that stands for power, performance, and precision engineering. You better make the family proud.
You really don't. You got a bowl in Army and NLB, that's it. I mean, I'm in Major League. Oh, congratulations. Like I said, I'm in multiple leagues, but you don't have to go.
I think every league is good. You're in. That's what he said to me. Goddamn, Ty. Shit.
I'm out of fourth place in the NFC South.
Fuck you, bro. Look like you doing much better. You might not even make the playoffs.
Really? It's 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 good signing on select licenses. Now with the People First warranty.
What's really going on, bro?
Remarkable holiday party. Just some classy snacks.
Anybody can get it.
No matter who shows up.
Oh my goodness, come on, man. This nigga did a halfback drop.
You like nuts?
If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis,
Man, I
and
hate
you're talking
when
to
they
your
do that shit.
rheumatologist about a medication,
Nigga, hurry up. You can't even
this
move your
is
niggas,
Humira.
man. What the fuck,
This is
dog?
Humira, helping to relieve my pain and protect my joints from further irreversible damage.
In the
This is
game.
Humira, helping me reach for more.
Oh my God, dog! Look how this nigga just threw this ball, bro.
And blocks the specific source of inflammation.
Oh my God, scary ass nigga.
Your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB.
Yeah, I'm using my AFC.
Infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't stop your marriage.
That's what I said.
Commissioner said nah, bro. He's saying now that the other dude, I guess the other commissioner, he got helping him out. He fucked up and he reset injuries or something.
And you just got done beating him. Of course he don't say no. He don't want your ass.
Don't look now, but Lonzo Ball and the Lakers have won 2 straight. Lonzo had one of his best games since Billy last week with his near triple-double, but in Saturday's when he only scored 5 points and got out the fourth quarter.
Nah, it don't got shit to do with me.
Continues to praise Lonzo.
He's special. And so I think that he knows how to play the game. His basketball IQ is off the charts. We've seen a couple games where he's had triple-doubles. We have to remember something. The kid was 19 when he signed. 20 now.
Look at this stupid ass shit here, dog. Saving this nigga. They trying to save this nigga, dog.
We're in the beginning.
Let's go.
4 years.
He got a souped up ass team like Arthur Bell too. This shit souped up, boy.
So
I fucked up in
his numbers are the same. Jason Kidd. You look at Steph Curry, his numbers are about the same as Steph Curry.
He got number what?
Young man. We're not gonna push him.
Oh yeah, but him and Arthur Bell, both their teams like that.
The players love him. He's a hard worker. People don't see that he comes here late at night, gets up a lot of shots. So we know what we have, and I think it's only going to get better for him this season as well as years to come. We have our conversations, and we're going to have a together. I was waiting for about 25 to 30 games after that. Then we're going to sit down, point guard to point guard, and just hang out, watch film, and ask.
Oh my God, dog!
What I see.
That's what happens when you playing against teams with all 99s around this hole, dog.
Well, Magic
niggas just making plays around this hole.
That he is special, and I believe Magic knows the point guard position as well as anybody that's ever played the game. Considering I believe he's the greatest point guard to ever play that.
Mike, get out the closet, girl.
It's fine. I find it odd that the names that he mentioned, Jason Kidd. That's what I said. Somebody called man.
I did not say man. I haven't said that one time. Not even close.
You said he transcended.
Well, I didn't say Magic Johnson is the greatest ever.
Okay, well, transcendent means he's gonna have to be. He's gonna have to be way up there.
Words in my mouth.
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd first year, he was basically.
No, his shit ain't lagging.
5.
Good shit, Packer. Good tackle, boy. Good goddamn tackle.
It said like play screen.
Let's just say I live.
But I can't tell you if he could have a Pro or something. He could have a PlayStation Pro or something. It ain't lagging right now though.
He's the great of the great.
Playing in certain games.
Now this building is very exclusive.
Sometimes you try to pick
even
your
if I'm on the middle or the bottom floor, I'm still a pretty good player. I think there's a lot of room in between there. You think he's like he's gonna be all-time great? I just don't see that, bro. He's a once-in-a-generation talent. And he mentioned Steph Curry. I don't know if people know that. Steph Curry has 70 points a game. I didn't know that. He averaged 6 assists and 4.5 rebounds a game as a rookie. I didn't know that.
No, everybody kept saying not and I kept saying before the draft, yes, he's a point guard.
And if you look at his numbers, he's basically a 23, 7, and 5 guy. 23 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. That's what Steph Curry is for his career. But because he does something better than assist the ball, which is shoot the ball from depth, you forget just how good he is at the point.
Good miss, nigga.
Because he's the greatest shooter, and he's only early, and he's only like 7, 8 years in his career. He's already the greatest shooter to ever live. So
I can't believe this whole ass nigga just fumbled this motherfucking ball like a little bitch while ago, dog.
I think Magic can say, like, hold on, we drafted this kid in 1920. There's a lot. This is the only shot he's ever known. He feels comfortable shooting this. Before we start tinkering and messing with that, he already has a lot on his plate. Let's not just mess with the shot just yet. Maybe they give him a couple of years to get them see where the percentage, where his field goal percentage and 3-point percentage go from there. But it's going to be hard for me to believe, Skip, that his field goal and 3-point percentage doesn't go up exponentially. They don't change it. Skip, he's shooting 47% from the free throw line.
That corny ass nigga.
That's Ben Wallace territory. That's Chris Dudley territory. You can't have a point guard, Skip, under no circumstances. Whatever he might become. Maybe he only averages 10, 11 points a game. You cannot have a point guard, a guy that handles the ball that much, shooting that poorly from the free throw line. And it doesn't help when every other game he's not even taking attempting free throws. So, Magic, you said be patient, I'm going to be patient. I just don't see that where he is now and how he can go. I just don't think his ceiling is as high as
you hurt now.
Okay. So
my player hurt.
I watched the game at Charlotte on Saturday night, and then I watched the post game, and they kept promoting the Magic Johnson interview. So I hung right in there on Spectrum Sports Net here in Los Angeles, and I watched this from start to finish. And it was compelling and convincing, as Magic Johnson always is. And by the way, to your point about the shooting, obviously Lonzo Ball is horrendous all-time shooting slump, and the 1 point.
Oh my God! Just threw a bullshit pick, dog. Oh, hoping to go for a pick 6. Oh, hoping to go for a pick 6 at the end of the half, bro. That's game time.
No, we don't need one.
Oh my God! Why throw that ball, dog? Oh my God!
Not just for last in the league.
Backup quarterbacks.
And the team. So that hurt them. So there will be a shooting coach, and I'm going to guess, that they will tinker or try to finesse his motion a little bit to more straightforward.
Skip, in today's game, if you don't shoot that particularly, you're not winning, Skip.
Okay. Now back to Magic's big picture point. He did say this kid is special. And he made a very strong point and a great perspective point that because of his father, the pressure on this kid is all time. We've never seen a bigger target painted on a kid's back because of his father, the way this kid has had to bear up under the pressure. And remember, I've told you, in all the years I covered the NBA, the cliche was, the NBA doesn't really.
Look how this nigga throwing the ball, bro.
So I love that Magic said we're gonna have a film session, but I've decided to wait
about that one thing though.
Game 30 maybe. Let's just let him have his head. Let him try to figure it out for 30 games. Then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go over the tape.
What do you see?
Yeah, what do you see? This is what I see. And trust me, that will start to have an impact on this kid, because this kid has been lost about half the time as he tries to figure it out. And by the way, just quick point of order about the Charlotte game, this is disturbing to me. Luke Walton versus Lonzo Ball. Disturbing, because trust me on this. Lonzo started out that game in an attack mode you have not seen all year. It was hell-bent to the rim. He was forcing the action in ways I haven't seen at all this year. And the numbers suggest, because he played the first 9 minutes and 41 seconds of the game, and he had 5 points and 4 assists, a couple rebounds. And at the 9:41 mark, Luke pulled it. And he sat for the rest of the quarter, and then he sat all the way to the 4:50 mark of the second quarter. So that means for 9.5 minutes, Lonzo Ball sat on the bench. That's a long time, man. If you're a starter, right? So when Lonzo came back to the game, he went right back into his shell.
I hate that.
When Josh a whole ass go to the weak side and sort of stand and watch the offense. And we were back to what, I don't know if he's pouting or...
Man, let me get some help around this hole.
Just lost with his coach. The way the way he's played, the substitution patterns are crazy on this team. So then he played in the whole third quarter, and they go up a point, and they're leading by a point going to the fourth, and guess what happens? Nothing happens. He doesn't get off the bench in the fourth quarter, and Jordan Clarkson went crazy, had 14 and 14.
I threw the ball. I threw the fucking ball. I threw the ball.
To Charlotte, but to win on the road, back to back, the injuries, Philly and Charlotte, it's pretty good. It was right. Okay. So now back to Magic. I don't know if something's going on with Luke Walton, because as you point out, Luke Walton just wants to win games, and if his instinct tells him, I got to go with Jordan here. I'm just saying, but why would you sit Lonzo for so long from the first quarter in which he played high speed? And listen, when he gets in attack mode going up the floor, again, I saw some stats, some second level stats, that's the third fastest with the basketball. Yeah, so why would you take him out of his rhythm? Why would you make him sit for 9.5 minutes?
See, Magic is looking at it like this. Luke, I need you to develop him, because we're going to build around him. He's going to be the guy. Yeah. Luke Walton ain't got time to develop him. I'm trying to put guys in there that can win right now. I'm trying to win games, because if I'm developing him and we're losing, I'm not going to be around here to reap the benefit of him being what you think he can be. Because someone else will be coaching him. Luke, you got to realize who Luke most of his career he played with one Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant wasn't mentoring anyone. He was the Kobe like, hey, look here. Okay, I see. Okay. Can you put the ball in the basket, Smush? Oh, you got to go. Can you put the ball in the basket? You got to go. That's how his mentality was.
Yeah, and Kobe's already been quoted saying that he's got to speed up the process here. Yeah. He's got to learn on the fly quicker than he has.
Exactly.
Okay, so very early, and yes, Lonzo Ball, soft as he is, leads the team in rebounding by 11 rebounds. That's not bad for a point guard, right? Okay.
That tells me Brooke Lopez.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying, he's got the ability to go get, 16 rebound game and a 13 rebound game.
Oh, my goodness, dog. Are you serious with that? Man, dog, guess my music skills ain't count for shit right now.
41% from 3 at UCLA, so I think it's fixable. Could he average, as he grows into his man body, could he average a triple-double for a year? I believe he could.
You believe he can shoot 40% from the 3 in the NBA?
35? If 35 would work, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I just want you to understand, he's not going to be he's not going to shoot the 40 what you keep saying at UCLA. I don't believe he can shoot that skill. The Steph Curry is not, looking at Steph Curry, he's basically always been a 40.
Because, after they updated, when people would call height, they do this shit on mountains, some people would jump outside and have 44. That shit not going to happen.
I get my chicken by smashing the eggs, not by letting them hatch.
Well, if Luke Walton feels comfortable with his job,
how does sport work? The thing.
His next probably basically goes to the Super Bowl. He's got that Michael Bay match.
Desperate fight for the playoffs. Survive an NFC showdown. It's Andy Edwards. It all begins Sunday at 1:30.
from the same place I bought your furniture last week. And the year before that. And the year before that. Don't shop like everybody else. Shop eBay for the best prices guaranteed. eBay.
At Sam Adams, we salute those who believe in going
man, Ultimate Team, because it's your audience.
We do everything the same way we do ours. Because life isn't about whether your glass is half full or half empty.
Ultimate Team is like when you really get the cards.
Sam Adams.
That shit, they changed it though for man, Ultimate Team.
Swinging a
Oh my
rod in
god.
average glass.
You don't know what a nigga doing.
Swinging the rod in Duluth-free swinging glass.
Register Audible
Duluth Trading Free Swinging glass. Let freedom swing. At DuluthTrading.com.
I guess that's chilling because you're doing it on the fly.